Jersey Sports Zone's coverage of Camden and Timber Creek is brought to you by Cooper University Healthcare. I'm James Mooney in Camden for a fantastic West Jersey Football League matchup as Timber Creek takes on the High. The Chargers look to get back on track after a loss to St. Joseph Academy last week. The Panthers look to make it 4 wins in a row with their high-octane offense. Panthers out across midfield to open the game. Jalin Brownlee goes deep down the field, but Colby Miller is there to pick off the pass. The senior making a big play to start the game. Later in the first, Camden near the goal line thanks to a Corey Palmer catch and run. Brownlee fires to his right, and somehow Elijah Clark comes up with it for the touchdown. Great grab there by the Rutgers commit. The 2-point try is no good, and the High leads 6-0 midway through the first. Camden with the football again near the end of the quarter. Brownlee escapes the pressure and finds Demir Burns over the middle to move the chains on third down. The Panthers still with the football after the quarter change. Brownlee goes over the middle to Burns for 6. It's a 3-yard touchdown for the senior. The 2-point try fails, and Camden leads 12-0 early in the second. Timber Creek on the move later in the quarter. Donovan Leary rolls to his left, floats to the sideline, but Demir Burns comes up with the interception. Burns coming up with big plays on both sides of the ball. Camden would come up empty on the drive. Under a minute to go in the half, Camden with a chance for points before the break. Brownlee looks to pass, escapes out of the pocket, gets around the corner, and steps out of bounds inside the 10. Jalin Brownlee showing off his wheels on that play. 4th and goal now for the Panthers. Brownlee fires to the end zone, but the pass is broken up by Roderick Boyd, and the Chargers come up with a big stop. Camden leads 12-0 at the break. The Chargers open the third with the football. Leary drops back to pass, but he is swallowed up by Deshaun Boyd-Tay for the sack. The sophomore is fired up, and Camden forces a punt. Camden working on a long drive after the punt. Luis Ward in for Jalin Brownlee, who was injured earlier in the drive. Ward rolls to his right and hits Clark near the sideline, and he works his way just short of the goal line to pick up a first down. 1 play later, Ward calls his own number, and he sneaks his way in for 6. The junior extends the lead for the Panthers. The 2-point try fails, and Camden leads 18-0 late in the third quarter. Timber Creek looking to spark a comeback in the fourth. Leary hits Roderick Boyd in a tight window to pick up a first down. 2 plays later, Leary hits Dior Boyd on the outside. He fights his way near the pylon and is knocked out just shy of the goal line. 1 play later, it's Leary on the sneak, and he is in for the touchdown. That cuts the lead to 18-7 with just under 10 minutes left in the ball game. The Chargers back to work in the fourth. Leary goes deep down the far sideline, but Deuce Chestnut makes an incredible interception on the 50-50 ball. The Syracuse commit comes up with a huge turnover there, and that would be the exclamation point on this one. Camden comes away with the victory. 18-7 is your final. Jalin Brownlee was great in this one, throwing for 211 yards and 2 touchdowns before leaving due to injury. Demir Burns turned in a nice 2-way performance with a receiving touchdown and an interception. Camden improves to 4-1 and will face Ocean City in the West Jersey Football League Pod B final next week. Timber Creek falls to 3-3 and will face Willingboro next Thursday. From Camden, I'm James Mooney, JerseySportsZone.com.